Hello. Right, I've got another book from the library that you chose, so I thought I'd read this one, The Princess and the Shoe. So, a princess called Jasmine lived far, far away, with two lovely stepsisters, Gracie and Fay. But unlike some girls who love ribbons and bows, she hated long dresses and other smart clothes. Once Jasmine was stuck having no fun at all. She tried a new gown for her big birthday ball. The tailor cried, "Jasmine, please try to stand still. Don't wriggle and fidget, you're making me ill." Her sisters called, "Jasmine, come practice your twirls. Go slowly, be graceful like all royal girls." But Jasmine thought whizzing around fast was more fun. "Stop now," Gracie gasped, "a princess must not run." "You won't meet your prince if you rush round like that. Princesses stand still, smile and wear a nice hat." "Your ball is quite soon," Fay said. "This is your chance. A nice prince might kiss you or ask you to dance." "What, me? Kiss a boy?" Jasmine spluttered. "No way. It's true, I might want to get married one day. But now's not the time. I've got too much to do. You think you're so great? Get a prince to kiss you." Next day at a parade, Jasmine said to the Queen, "Those children are running about on the green. They seem so alive in the wind and the sun. Oh, please may I join them? It looks like so much fun." "Gosh, no," gasped the Queen. "You'd get muddy and wet. Princesses can't run. Don't be silly, my pet. You're meant to look pretty, smile sweetly, be calm. No prince wants a sweaty princess on his arm." But back in her library reading a book, young Jasmine heard laughter from down by the brook. A small group of children were running a race. She watched as they played, a big grin on her face. "Hello," Jasmine called. "Please could I join in too?" The children just laughed. "What, a princess like you? Princesses can't run. You might lose your gold crown. Your dress might get dirty. Your socks might fall down." "Oh dear," Jasmine sighed. "Why is life so unfair? I just want to run with the wind in my hair." But look, what's this poster taped onto the wall? "Next Sunday, cross-country race, open to all." "Oh gosh," Jasmine gasped. "Is this true? Let me see. It really says all, so that must include me. I'll enter the race and amaze everyone. I'll prove to this town that a princess can run." The next day Jasmine jumped out of bed. "I want to race, I must practice," she said. And when she got lost in the dark, scary wood, she cried, "Oh dear me, it's too hard, I'm no good." But she didn't give up and soon came to a pond. She raced through the grounds, past the town and beyond. Her confidence grew until tragedy struck. She met with some sheep and got thoroughly stuck. "Oh heck," Jasmine thought, and she wanted to cry, but told herself, "No, you will have one more try." And it would have gone well, but she tripped on a log and fell with a squelch in a great gloopy bog. Her shouts reached a prince who was out for a ride. "A maid in distress, I'll save her," he cried. But when he saw Jasmine grimace, "Oh yuck, I can't rescue you, you're all covered in muck." When Jasmine got home, the Queen sighed, "What a mess. Your knees are all muddy, and look at your dress. Your ball is this Sunday, come now wash your face." "Oh no," Jasmine thought, "it's the day of my race. The ball might be fun, but I want to race too. A super fast runner could do both, it's true. But there is no way I could run fast enough. I wish things were different. My life is so tough." Poor Jasmine was gloomy and moody that night. "My dream is just silly. The others were right. If dainty and pretty are what I should be, could finding a prince be the best thing for me? Just then, with a swoosh and a magical spark, a fairy appeared right outside in the dark. It's nearly your birthday, I'll grant you your wish. And she wiggled her magic wand, swishety swish. A new pair of shoes, golly gosh, Jasmine cried, with springy white soles and red stripes down the side. They'll make you run fast, said the fairy, but hey, the magic runs out when the clock strikes midday. The day of the ball, Jasmine pulled on her crown, then crept through the door and ran off towards town. Here goes, Jasmine thought, as she stood at the start, new shoes on her feet and a thrill in her heart. The clock chimed 11, and they started the race. Young Jasmine set off at a very fast pace. At this rate, she'd finish in no time at all, and have lots of time to get back for her ball. She sped over fields, dashed round the big wood. My legs feel so strong, Jasmine gasped. I feel good. She squelched through some mud, and then let out a scream. My shoe, Jasmine cried, it's been washed down the stream. There it is. As the runners sped past, harsh thoughts swirled round her head. Princesses should try to be pretty, they said. Princesses should think buying dresses is fun. Don't try to be different. Princesses can't run. A feeling welled up from a place deep inside and burst from her mouth. Yes, I can, Jasmine cried. I'll finish this race wearing only one shoe. I'll prove to them all what princesses can do. The crowd cheered and clapped. Jasmine picked up the pace. And flew to the finish. She'd won her first race. Look, there's the king and the queen. Bravo, cheered the fairy. I knew you could win. It's thanks to your shoes, Jasmine said with a grin. They weren't really magic, the kind fairy smiled. You won because you were determined, my child. The magic you used came from inside your head. You had to believe you could do it, she said. Your dreams are important. They're what makes you you. Let nobody tell you there's things you can't do. Then Jasmine's whole family pushed through the crowd. My darling, the queen said, you've made us so proud. What, really? Cried Jasmine. You're not cross or mad? You've proved us all wrong, the king smiled, and we're glad. The prince sidled up with a crown on his head. Whoever this shoe fits, I'll marry, he said. Hooray, Jasmine cheered. You've rescued my shoe. But sorry, there's no way I'm marrying you. They parted that night at the big birthday ball, with fancy food, cake, games, and prizes for all. And now, just like Jasmine, we know that it's true. There's no end to the things that a princess can do. And look, there are all the pictures of her doing things. She's welding, playing football, climbing, and all the other things, look. There we go. Okay, I love you lots. Bye-bye.